Now, look, I don't want to be directly involved. I can't afford to be. My appeal's coming up soon.
You can still help.
All right. As long as it can't be traced back to me.
Well, I need some dope to get started so the women are on side before then.
Well, I'm a couple of steps ahead of you. I managed to siphon up some amphetamines and barbiturates from the hospital. Not a lot, but enough to get things started.
Fan bloody-tastic. I'll see you looked after. You got with the strength this time. A job? I don't believe it.
Yeah. I teach at a local craft school 3 days, 2 nights a week. Great bunch of kids. I really enjoy it.
Sounds good. Is that why you shaved off your beard? Show you're respectable.
No way. I wouldn't do it just for them. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I just wanted the air to get to my face, that's
well,
all.
It suits you, that's for sure. You know, you're lucky you can still live the life you want to lead. Wish I could.
Things not been too good since you got out, eh?
Oh, there have been some real good moments. My daughter's been fantastic.
Your daughter?
Yeah. That's a new one for you, isn't it? I'll tell you all about it, but she's just as nice as yours. Completely different to Mickey, of course, but a really great kid. She just got married.
That is great.
Yeah. He's a nice guy, too. And he's got good taste. He likes me.
I'll make us some breakfast. You can tell us all about everything, eh?
Oh, breakfast. What is it going to be? Herbal tea and carrot sunny side up.
Better than nothing.
Okay, okay.
I wonder where the hell Doreen is. Not here for tea last night, not here again this morning.
Lizzie might know.
Yeah, I'll ask her later. Yeah, they've thrown her in the pound or they've shanghaied her.
Why would they do that?
Damned if I know. Hope they haven't sent the poor kid back to Barnhurst. Oh, bugger it, no spoon.
I think it's about time we sorted a few things out, Smith. I've got quite a score to settle with you.
Don't try it. You're out of your class, Marie.
Why don't you quit while you're behind? You're prepared to take us both on, are you? Remember, I just killed a bloke. I've got nothing to lose.
And I'm not in bad form either.
Don't let them put it over on you, girls.
Oh, Kate, come over here and see what we do to scum that gets in our way.
You don't scare me, Edwards.
Only because you haven't got the brains to be scared. When I finish with you, you'll know all about it.
What's going on here?
Nothing, Miss Conway. We were just discussing the weather. I suppose there is some out there.
Yes, as a matter of fact, Smith, it's a very nice day. And I would suggest it's going to be the same in here.
Oh, Miss Conway.
Yes, what is it, Smith?
What's happened to Doreen? She seems to have disappeared. She's in a bunk, has she?
She's in solitary.
In the pound? Well, what for?
Well, I would think she would tell you herself when she gets out. Now get on and eat your breakfast.
That goes for the lot of you.
I know what Doreen's been up to.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's a bit better off out of it. I think things are coming to a head.
Yeah. And I know whose head. If you could call it that.
Thank you, Mr. Faulkner. Now, Doreen, what am I going to do with you?
Dunno.
Just explain to me how the guard dogs not only didn't attack you, but in fact obeyed you when you called them.
Dunno.
Don't keep saying that, Burns. Somehow or other it is obvious that you cultivated them until they regarded you as a friend.
Well, I am their friend. And they're my friends. More than a lot of people in here.
So you admit that over a period of time you worked on the dogs to win them over?
I didn't say anything like that.
It's obvious you've had this escape attempt planned for some time.
Look, just because I'm mates with the dogs doesn't mean I was planning to get out. Like I said to Mr. Faulkner here, I just like animals.
I'd like to know who else was involved in your little scheme.
Nobody else. I mean, why would they want to help me?
Well, it's obvious all I can do with you is put you into solitary until you can be brought before the visiting justice, and I don't expect him to be very lenient with you.
Yeah, well, I saved Miss Conway, didn't I? That ought to count for something.
And if you hadn't cut a hole in the fence in the first place, the dogs wouldn't have been able to attack Miss Conway.
Yeah, but once they had, I could have got away. Nobody would have seen me, not with all that going on, but I didn't, did I? I came back and saved her.
Was it Miss Conway or the dogs you were trying to save? I believe you called out to the guard not to shoot them.
Oh, yeah, all right. I didn't want to see him shot. But I was still helping her. You can't say I wasn't.
The fact remains that in attempting an escape, you placed an officer's life in jeopardy. I cannot allow that fact to be overlooked. Well, I will leave my decision about the VJ until later. Obviously, this affair needs a little more thought. Mr. Faulkner, would you take Burns back to solitary?
All right, Burns.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Davidson.
Of course you want some, Hayes. I mean, you could do with a bit of a lift, couldn't you?
No, I don't want it in the moment, thanks, Mary.
Why not? You bought them off me before, remember? That time just before I got chucked in the pound. I haven't forgotten. Bit of a coincidence, that, wasn't it? I mean, I'll sell you a little cloth bag of pills, and a little cloth bag of pills gets found under me mattress.
Yeah, well, it was just a coincidence, that's all.
Well, I'd like to think so, but I mightn't if you stop buying off me. I've got some real good stuff coming in soon. But for the moment, you'll have some of these.
Murray!
It's awful when old age does to some people, isn't it?
Well, I think she'll have trouble getting any followers after that little lot.
Yeah, she's on her way out all right.
Oh, now look, Mary, I wasn't no part of that.
You said you were going to buy some pills.
Well, being Sandy wouldn't like
them.
it.
Edwards is going to get what's coming to her, so why worry?
What do you mean?
I mean, you better start jumping when I say jump, right?
Yeah, right.
You owe me $5.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to you after lunch.
Yeah, but you're sure that Stuart wasn't dead?
Oh, I don't know. He's pretty badly hurt, I think.
Aren't you going to go back and find out?
No. I couldn't.
But you'll never rest till you know. I mean, you're going to see him lying there begging for help.
I know that, Wally, but not just yet, okay?
Okay. Well, you can stay here, you know that, don't you?
Thanks. Yeah, it'd be good, because Laurie's not there, and they're bound to have found Jock Stewart by now. We made enough racket beforehand, the neighbours were bound to have heard.
Well, one good thing, it means he'll be out of your hair for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I'm forgetting about the taxi. I have to take that back.
Well, come back here afterwards, won't you? You know that. You're welcome here.
Yeah. Not cramping your style, am I?
How's that?
Well, it was after dawn when you got home today. I thought there might have been a little lady in the piece.
Well, that's just where you're quite wrong. As a matter of fact, after work, I dropped in on a mate of mine. We had a few grogs. I sort of lost track of time.
I see. So Mickey is the only feminine light in your life?
I wouldn't say that. There's always you.
Get out.
I knew how the hell Dorian landed in the pound. I reckon Conway must have something to do with it. When I tried to pump her, she turned real shifty.
We'll probably have to wait till we hear from her.
There's something to tell you.
Yeah? Oh, hold it.
Bloody Mary forced me to buy some pills off her. What? Look, I didn't want to be, but she made me. I told you and Sandy wouldn't like it. And that's when she said about Sandy getting hers.
Well, not from her, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, there was something funny about the way she said it. It sounded like there was more to it than just getting even.
How do you mean?
Well, I don't know. It's just that, well, it sounded like she was planning something more than just a thump.
I think it's about time we set her straight on a few things.
Yes, let her know once and for all who's running this place.
Oh, very pretty. Black and blue with a touch of purple and yellow. That'll really brighten up that ugly mug of yours.
What do you two want?
Homely little place she's got here, hasn't she, Bee?
I don't know. Could do with a few finishing touches.
Yeah. See what you mean.
Let her rip, Boris. You know, she's thinking you take up interior decorating. I reckon she'd be pretty good at it, don't you? Oh, you'd like another bruise to match the one you've already got, would you? Do a lot to improve you, one on each side. Don't you think she's doing a terrific job? You can recommend it to your mates. You could always do the same for them. Oh, very tasteful, my dear. Exactly what style?